Let's talk about human chess. So for 2 years in the Army, the active Army, in a brigade combat team that had 4 combat arms battalions, I was responsible for the human chess involved in all the E5, which is a sergeant and below, for the brigade. I assigned people where they were going. I chose their assignments based off of a number of qualities. When we send people certain places to do certain jobs, we want certain qualifications. And this brings me to things that piss me off. For as long as the Army has been armying, as long as the military has been militarying, there has been women side by side. Let me introduce you to a concept called a BSB. That would be a Brigade Support Battalion. And back before women were allowed in combat arms, we used Brigade Support Battalions to attach women to the combat arms. You know, loopholes everywhere, right? So women have been serving alongside men in combat roles forever. Pete Hegseth's agenda against women in combat is just more of his anti-woke crap. I looked at different things when I assigned people, and I can tell you that there are women who pound men to the dirt. There are combat arms guys who maybe shouldn't be combat arms guys. I'm fine with standards, but we also need to think about brains. We also need to think about experience. And when you devalue brains and experience in favor of brawn, a lot more people are going to die. I'm fine with standards. I am not arguing for no standards. People come at me a lot thinking I'm arguing against standards. I am not. But I think we also need to recognize jumping in there and fighting. That's not the only thing. And in our advancing version of war right now, where we're seeing indiscriminate killing of people via drones, I think combat troops on the ground are going to become less relevant. When all we care about is the anti-woke agenda, we weaken our military. We have a weak Secretary of Defense. He's proving that about himself in front of Congress right now. No experience, unqualified. Get him out of there. I'm Elle, former U.S. Army Human Resource Specialist, Iraq War veteran, alumni of the 101st Airborne Division, Air Assault, Strike. And stick around because this downfall is going to be delicious.